Satellite reconnaissance shows the fortress to be patrolled by armed guards. You are to get in, retrieve Ms. Light, collect the Stinger missile and get out quickly. If you must, engage any forces that attempt to intercept. Once clear, head for the border. Good luck, 007.
For the sake of the car, 007, return fire! You need to use your rockets, 007. Aim carefully and fire to clear your path.
The mission has been compromised. We are sending in field agents immediately.
For the sake of the car, 007, return fire! You'll note, 007, that the Stinger missile is the only way to neutralize airborne attacks. Patience, 007, you need to ensure the target is locked before firing.
Watch out!
Completely unaware of the value of being frugal, 007, why am I not surprised? Lock on your target with the Stinger missile.
Wonderful!
He won't be hanging around.
Mind the gap!
The mission has been compromised. We are sending in field agents immediately. Satellite.
For the sake of the car, 007, return fire!
The mission. Satellite.
For the sake of the car, 007, return fire! Goodness, 007! You'll note, 007, that the Stinger missile is the only way to neutralize airborne attacks.
Watch out!
Completely unaware of the value of being frugal, 007, why am I not surprised? Lock on your target with the Stinger missile. Patience, 007, you need to ensure the target is locked before firing.
He won't be hanging around.
Wonderful shot, Mr. Bond.
Mind the gap!
We've got company. There's the border. Hurry, Mr. Bond.
Well, it seems we've cleared customs, Cherise.
Thank you, Mr. Bond.
Call me James.
What is it?
We've got company. I had a few optional extras installed for just such occasions. Let's give our guest the slip, shall we? Hold on.
Have a seat, 007. Good work on the light operation.
Thank you, ma'am.
007, upon your return, a new crisis.
Welcome to New York, Mr. Bond. I've taken the liberty to include a welcome gift with your car to ensure your arrival is celebrated in the most...
007, our satellite reconnaissance has established a location where it is safe to jettison your vehicle and the bomb. Jack Wade and the CIA have marked a route to your destination and have placed frequency distortion transmitters at specific intervals, each of which will confuse the bomb's detonation device for a brief period, gaining you valuable seconds. Good luck, 007.
Hey, Jimmy. Looks like you're in a bit of a pickle. And get the car to Hudson Bay Harbor and jettison it in the river before she blows.
Goodbye, Mr. Bond. Welcome to New York, Mr.
007. Our satellite reconnaissance has established a location where it is safe to jettison your vehicle and the bomb. Jack Wade and the CIA have marked a route to your destination and have placed frequency distortion transmitters at specific intervals.
Hey, Jimmy. Looks like you're in a bit of a pickle. And get the car to Hudson Bay Harbor and jettison it in the river before she blows.
You're only delaying the inevitable, Mr. Bond.
That's it.
It's a good thing I asked for the water damage waiver. Well, that was a splashing success.
Very clever, Mr. Bond. I shall not underestimate your game.
Now pay attention, 007. We've
Don't even think about using the car as a battering ram, 007. Pick up some ammunition, for heaven's sake. For the sake of the car, 007, return fire! Do be careful, 007, their paint is incredibly hard to find.
Objective attained.
Screen is on the rear, 007. Careful, 007. Titanium armor would protect you against stupidity. The rear screen is built to withstand a reasonable amount of gunfire, 007. Avoidance tactics would be prudent. Keep circling until you find its weak side exposed. 007, pay attention! idea what goes into building this equipment, 007? Do be careful!
A little wear and tear in the field is quite normal, R.
Objective attained.
The route is clear, 007. Discretion is the better part of valor.
007.
Well done, 007. It's good to see you.
You have skillfully overcome this challenge, Mr. Bond, but you haven't defeated me yet.
.007. Pursue and neutralize the transport.
We've equipped the DB5 with laser cutters mounted on the right and left rear wheel hubs. They're a highly effective means of disabling a moving vehicle.
Be careful not to destroy the transport or its cargo. You are to apprehend the driver for interrogation.
I got some info on the driver of that transport. Ex-con goes by the name of Whisper due to some damaged vocal cords. Had some hard time in Attica until he was paroled last year. Our informant says he's been waiting to get you for a long time. Man, are you popular. Equals a major pilot. Keep it up!
No way! This is my highway! Back off, man! I ain't telling you nothing!
Sorry, friend. You'll have to speak up.
I estimate 6 seconds of contact with the laser will disable a target.
Get off my tail, man!
Objective attained.
Good work, 007. See if you can encourage the driver to give...
Now...
I didn't expect such a warm reception.
007, you've been discovered. It appears the helicopter is attempting to impede your path by destroying the bridges up ahead. Keep in front of him or you'll be forced to find detours, which will cost you valuable time. My goodness, 007. Show some respect for the car. Get moving.
like that and you're scuppered, 007.
Objective attained. Target eliminated.
The bridge ahead has been destroyed, 007. You'll need to find a way around it. The bridge ahead has been destroyed, 007. You made it, 007. In style and comfort, no doubt. Listen carefully, 007. Activate each mine by depressing the detonator switch when in range, and releasing it upon hearing the confirmation tone. Note, you only have seconds to exit the blast radius. Now, the weapons storage facility is protected by the guard towers and reinforced armor paneling which is immune to conventional weaponry. To gain access, first destroy the guard towers, and then laser designate the door indicated as the red target on your display. This will guide the CIA's armor-piercing missile to its destination. You won't have much time inside before the airstrike returns to destroy the entire compound.
Careful, 007, I doubt you'll be alone.
Splendid. I'd enjoy some company.
Crush it! Don't let him.
Objective attained, 007.
I'm going to teach you a very painful lesson, Mr. Bond.
Its forged steel bucket makes it near immune to any artillery. Nice job, 007. Only 7 mines remaining. 007, pay attention! Nice job, 007. Only 5 mines remaining. Good work, 007. Only 4 mines left. Nice job, 007. Only 3 mines remaining. Nice job, 007. Only 1 mine remaining.
Objective attained.
We're waiting on your signal, boss.
Bond! James Bond! That must be you! You just can't say hello like a normal person, can you?
The beacon's been activated, Jimbo. Get out of there now. You only have 15 seconds before the boys fire up the barbecue. Good job, Jimbo. Here comes the cavalry.
Well done, 007. I see the machine performed brilliantly.
Satellite reconnaissance has identified an escape route for you, 007. Due to aggressive rebel activity, we are performing a high-altitude airdrop of the necessary equipment for your escape. You will need to guide the airdrop by activating your homing beacon periodically. As always, timing and precision will be imperative to your success. Good luck, 007.
Chill out, James. Are you trying to get me killed?
I had no idea you were such a nervous passenger.
I hope you like fast driving, Mr. Bond.
Well, I'm always one.
Please mind the finish, 007. You know what birds can do.
I must stress, 007, that evasive maneuvers will ensure the return of the equipment intact and in excellent working order.
trick is to quit while you're ahead, Mr. Bond.
That's one trick I've never learned.
Do be careful, 007. That paint is incredibly hard to find.
Any in-flight service, Q?
Enjoy it while it lasts.
The very words I live by.
Now listen closely, 007, as this exercise requires finesse and stealth, attributes which you seemingly disregard at times. You will need to use the remote control to pilot the BMW around the warehouse. It appears the car's onboard camera has been damaged in transport, so you'll need to rely on the warehouse security cameras for navigation. It's imperative that you destroy all the crates that house the stolen Q-branch technology. To accomplish this, simply release an explosive charge next to each crate, find an exit, and depress the remote detonator. And 007, no foolishness, please. You only have minutes before you'll be detected.
I'm Dr. Melody Chase. They kidnapped me from the lab in Atlanta. Do you know who these people are and why we're being held here?
Halfway there, 007.
I think you want to avoid those ones, James.
The security system has detected something and is starting to cause interference on your display. You don't have much time left, 007.
.007, pay attention!
Very impressive, James. I like your idea of valet service.
Thermal scan accepted. Hello, 007. I've been waiting for you to turn me on. Structural scans of the water vessel conclude a frontal attack is required to neutralize it. The GPS system has identified a suitable location for the attack. You must get there ahead of the boat.
Stay alert, 007. The car was never intended to sustain direct grenade impacts.
Warning, exterior damage detected. Warning 007, radial scanner has picked up activity.
A few more hits like that and you're scuppered, 007.
Vehicle damage sustained.
Watch out, James!
more hits like that and you're scuppered, 007.
Your advances are unwelcome, James.
Pity. I'll cancel our dinner reservations then.
Target neutralized. Mission accomplished, 007. Radio scanner indicates local authority.
The BMW Z3 007, with a few modifications, of course. The very latest in intercepts and countermeasures. Titanium armour, dual side vent deployed missiles, forward-mounted rockets and machine guns, mine dispenser aft, and, naturally, remote control operation. Right then. We've learned that as a security precaution, Hammond Light uses a group of mobile vehicles, each equipped with computer terminals, to transmit his most sensitive data. Each one sends coded packets of information at prescribed intervals. We've modified the BMW's GPS system to track these vehicles and have included an onboard terminal which will allow you to intercept their transmissions. The success of this operation relies on stealth, 007. This means I expect to see this machine returned intact and in fine running order. The GPS system will signal which vehicle is starting to transmit data. Once you locate the vehicle, your display will mark when you're in the correct range to intercept the transmission. You need to stay within this intercept radius for the duration of the download. Don't get too close, or they'll break off transmission.
Crazy tourist!
Steady now, 007, that's your target. Do not engage, but keep him in range.
Re-establishing connection. Downloading data now.
There are several of you 00 agents, but there's only one of those vehicles I needed back in pristine order. Do be careful, 007, that paint is incredibly hard to find. Just 2 minutes left. Easy does it, 007. Please mind the finish, 007. You know what birds can do.
Whoa, careful, buddy!
Establishing connection. Re-establishing connection. Download. Establishing connection. Re-establishing connection. Download complete.
Well done, 007. We should... Now here is a vehicle I'm particularly fond of. The Lotus Esprit. This one has a great heritage and commands your utmost respect, 007. Although still amphibious in spirit, we've had to remove some of the underwater equipment to make room for her payload, a small-yield neutron bomb designed to burn at extremely high temperatures, vaporizing all organic materials.
Very novel, Q. We must get them to the stores in time for Christmas.
As I was saying, 007, you'll need to bypass the security scanners and navigate your way to the center of the facility marked on your radar display. Once you deploy the bomb, you'll need to make a rather hasty exit. Let's continue the proud tradition of success this vehicle carries, shall we, 007?
Secure the perimeter! He must not reach the central chamber!
I'm afraid it's radio silence from this point on, 007. The structure is affecting transmission strength. Now, as I was saying before...
Oh, James, you're wonderful! Splendid, 007. I knew the Lotus would be a great success.
You have skillfully overcome this challenge, Mr. Bond, but you haven't defeated me yet.
This is where it must end, 007. It is imperative that you use any means necessary to prevent that plane taking off with its deadly cargo.
The Lotus has been through quite a bit, 007. It goes without saying that you should proceed with due caution. You'll have to ram the plane to slow it down and to disable the engines.
Just a few more seconds and the code will be transmitted. The victory will be mine. Stay back, Mr. Bond. Any closer and I trigger the global release of my... Your attempts to... I admire your persistence.
We've been hit hard! Smoke is pouring from the console!
Any bright ideas?
All your meddling can't stop me, Mr. Bond. Soon all the world will know the power of Dr. Hammond Light.
Sorry, Doctor, but your flight's been cancelled.
James, the plane had the virus on board. The fallout from the explosion could be highly lethal. We need to get out of here now.
Don't worry, Melody. From here on in, it's smooth sailing.
I can't understand what turned someone into such a monster, James. Light was prepared to exterminate most of mankind to realize his dream of world domination.
His operation has been dismantled. The virus destroyed. It's over now, Melody.
What do we do now, James? We're in the middle of the Baltic Sea.
It's 12 hours to England.